his grandmother. This is being prohibited in Islam.
It's supposed to be only one Muslim country. The Christian religion, there is no Christian religion.
The true followers of the Christ, they are Muslim.
These are the commandments of Allah mentioned in the Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 83 and 84. Our life, the purpose of our life is to worship Allah or to become the slave of Allah. And that's mean to say, we have to follow the commandments of Allah. Yung dahilan ng buhay natin, yung purpose of our life, sumunod tayo sa utos ng Allah. And we have these commands of Allah mentioned in the Quran, and they are related in relation to the people before us. That Allah is reminding that Allah take the covenant with the Bani Israel, the children of Israel, and then Allah mentioned the commands. And the first command was Allah given to Bani Israel, and that is the same command Allah is given to all the people of the world and all the prophets and all the followers of the prophets, including the last prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we as his followers, it is always the first commandment, La ta'buduna illallah. Do not worship except Allah. Or in other words, we have a very perfect kalima for this, the sentence for this, La ilaha illallah. There is no God worthy to be worshipped except Allah. There is no God that He is worthy that we become a slave except Allah. In other words, we are not going to be slave of the idols, we are not going to be slave of the people, we are not going to be slave of a country, we are not going to be slave of a system, we are not going to be slave of anything and anyone except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not going to be slave of money. Prophet Muhammad said, he mentioned the two words in his hadith, Abdul dirham, Abdul dinar. The slave of the dirham and the slave of the dinar. And he's not talking about the dirham of United Arab Emirates. He's talking about the real dirham, which is the silver dirham. The paper money is a fake money. It is a fiat money. It has no link to the gold and silver anymore. The paper was started in exchange with the gold, and now it has no link with the gold. So this is just a paper, and it's easy to manipulate. The Muslim countries are being suffered because of that paper money. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Prophet Muhammad said that you see the people who are like Abdul dirham and Abdul dinar. Dinar means, it's not the Kuwaiti dinar, it's not the Iraqi dinar, it's not the Qatari dinar, but dinar mean is, in the Quran and in the Hadith, the dinar means is a gold dinar, which we are already forgotten. We are given by the British, the rupees, the ringgit, rupiah, or peso, or by the British, by the Spanish, by the Americans. They make these people, they make these currencies to control us. We are being fooled by this paper money, because we keep on working hard and then our money becomes devalued and it becomes zero again. Prophet Muhammad said, not to be the slave of the dinar and not to be the slave of dirham. Abdul dirham, Abdul dinar. Today, what is the biggest God today? Not Jesus Christ, is people who worship most. Not even the Buddha or not Ram or the other gods of Hindus, the cow or monkey, no. The biggest God today is the dollar. People worship dollar. They live and die for dollar. People, they can sell their properties, they can sell their land. Before there was a time, the people loved to their land. The land they born, they love that land. But now they want to leave it. When the Sahaba, they were migrated from Makkah to Medina, they were crying. They were crying, they don't want to leave Makkah because they love Makkah, because it is their motherland. But today people, they don't mind about their motherland. They can sell, I want to go to America. Why? Because I want to become a slave of dollar. I want to become slave of America because I need the dollars. Because that's a success. If you have a dollar, you are successful. You have a euro, you become successful. But what Allah said, La ta'buduna illallah, La ilaha illallah. It's not the dollar is your God, it's Allah is your God. Only Allah can give you the success. And Allah can give you success when you live and die for Allah. When the purpose of your life is to please Allah. I want to do everything for Allah. As long as I'm alive, I want to live for Allah. And when I die, I want to die for Allah. It's not I said this. It's Allah dictated to Prophet Muhammad in Quran. قُلْ إِنَّ inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. Say, surely my prayers and my sacrifice and my living and my dying are only for Allah. Only for Allah. We live and die for Allah. And what is the mean to say live and die for Allah? Live and die for Allah means we help humanity for the sake of Allah. We protect our family for the sake of Allah. We protect our community for the sake of Allah. And while doing that, because we are protecting our family, our community, for the sake of Allah, and if we die, then we are dying for Allah. Struggle today is an injustice. The Malcolm X, a Muslim in America, more than 50 years ago he was killed. And he knew that. He said, who took my money and how they take my money. If you fight against that, you say to people, you are being fooled. You work hard for 40 years of your life, and you earn some certain money. When you get old and you bring out that money has no value. Somebody took your money. They inflated your money, and they appreciated their money. They depreciated your money, and they appreciated their money. Inflation is a deception. They tell us there should be inflation. No. If you have a real money, if you get your salary in the gold and you get your salary in the silver, there should be no inflation because that's the real money. The Muslims today, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, Iran, United Arab Emirates, Nigeria, the Muslim countries, they have a real wealth. What is the real wealth today? Not even the gold. It's a real money. It's the big money. It's a big money, of course, but it's not the biggest money. Silver, of course not. The paper is just a paper only. Somebody write it, dollar or euro, and they are fooling. There are people being fooled now. It's just a paper only. If somebody has to use the power to believe you and to follow you and to dictate you, that is the value of this money. And somebody control it from New York. It's not your economy control your money. It's not your political system controls your money. It's not your system controls your money. It's control the money in New York. And soon, that control of the money will be in Jerusalem. Then the Dajjal will come and control the world. The biggest money today is oil. And all the war is going to be happening in the world. Even the World War III is going to happen because of the oil. How much the oil the Muslim countries have? It's unimaginable. You cannot think of that. I just make estimate, a rough estimate. Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, UAE, Nigeria, Kuwait. The worth of the money of the oil for the market today is more than $1,000 trillion. Muslim country have this money. And what they are doing in the Muslim country? They just get a US dollar paper and they give the oil. The real money, they give it and they get the paper. And that paper, they are not even holding it. The American Treasury, they will write the bond, $200 billion bond. The treasurer will sign the one piece of paper, deposit to the Saudi Arab account. And the Saudi Arab account has a $200 billion. And they are very happy. But when they have a problem Saudi Arabia with Israel, and Israel will tell USA to freeze the money. To freeze the money in New York, and they can freeze it. Afghanistan money, even though they have a freedom today, but their money is freezed now. All their money is freezed in New York. Any country who is stand against them, they freeze the money. And you still want to believe in this paper money. The Saddam Hussein was killed. Why he was killed? Because he said, I will sell the oil in Europe. All the Europe is with him, but the Saddam was killed. The Gaddafi was killed when he said, I will sell the oil in the African dinar, the gold dinar. Gaddafi was killed not just by the USA, Europe, NATO, everybody goes and they kill. Because this is destruction for all currencies. Because the currency is in trillions of dollars. And the gold in the world today is not even $1,000 billion. The US gold is like $200 billion. Maybe you have more than a $1 trillion gold, but the money involved in the world today is in trillions of dollars. So only the real money in the world can rule the world is the oil. And oil is controlled by the Muslims, but Muslims are still humiliated. Muslims are still humiliated. They cannot do anything for Palestine. They cannot do anything for Kashmir. They cannot do for anything in the world. OIC, the Muslim organization, OIC, 57 Muslim countries. It is nothing. It is zero. The OIC cannot get even the 1 inch land of the Muslim from the world. I don't believe in OIC. OIC is nothing. They have no power at all. The Muslims are humiliating. Why is humiliating? Because Muslims involved in the riba. This money, the IMF, the World Bank, this is a system of riba. They give you the paper and they deal you in the riba. That's why we are humiliated. Why we are humiliated? Allah is humiliating the Muslims. Because Allah said in the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa dharu ma baqiya min ar-riba in kuntum mu'minin. O you who believe, fear Allah and give up the riba which is remain. If you are believers, in kuntum mu'minin. فَإِن لَمْ تَفْعَلُوا, then if you will not do it, فَأْذَنُوا بِحَرْبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. So if you will not do it, then take the notice of war, azan from Allah and His Messenger for the war. حَرْبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. So we Muslims in the world today, Pakistan number one. I can say Pakistan first. I am from Pakistan. I live in Philippines, but I am from Pakistan. Pakistan, 100% riba. Saudi Arabia, all riba. Malaysia, Indonesia, Algeria, Nigeria, Kuwait, Iraq, Iran. All the Muslim countries, they are dealing in riba. All their banks are dealing in riba. They have a conventional bank, Citibank, Standard Chartered Bank, all banks are dealing in riba. And now, subhanallah, the Muslim scholar, they make halal riba. They make Islamic banking. The Islamic banking is more riba. Mas malakas yu riba. Mas matas yu riba. They are cheating Allah. That is Islamic banking. It is not Islamic banking. That is cheating. That's a deception. They are doing the riba in the name of Allah. What is the name of the bank in Malaysia? Islam Bank. Subhanallah. Islam Bank, but dealing in riba. But they don't call it riba. They call it murabaha, mudariba, musharika. But cheating. I swear to Allah, this is riba, but they are cheating to Allah and His Messenger. They are cheating to the Muslims that it is halal, but it's not halal. It is more riba. All the rates for the Islamic banking, they come from the state banks. And the state banks has to get the rates of the profit rate or the interest rate from the World Bank. And you cannot open the Islamic bank until you register with the World Bank. And World Bank is the one spreading the system of riba in the world. And that's how they control the Muslim, even though Muslims are the richest in the world today. The highest reserve of the oil, $1,000 trillion with Muslims. Highest reserve of the gold with Muslims. If you go to Muslim countries, in every house there is lots of gold. Highest reserve of the oil, gold, gas with Muslims. Agriculture with Muslims. Water with Muslims. The land with Muslims. Yet Muslims are humiliated. Why? فَأَذَنُوا بِحَرْبٍ مِّنَ اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. Take the notice of war from Allah and His Messenger. We are with the war with Allah and His Messenger. Even though whatever resources we have, it is useless because we are making war with Allah and His Messenger. And Allah is not going to help us. Rather, Allah is going to humiliate us. If all the Muslim countries will unite and they will come to the law of Allah and they will eliminate the riba, Muslim will be superpower. May Allah guide us. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment.